Alright, what we got? 2007 GMC Acadia. It's got a check engine code. Let's check it out. We've got $174,631 miles. We'll get the scanner on this. Check out the check engine code. I'll start it up just so you can see it doesn't go away. It's got a horrendous exhaust leak. Service tire monitor system. Check engine light is on, verified. Let's plug in the scan tool and see what that's about. Alright, I've got the scan tool hooked up, plugged in. Let's see what kind of codes we can pull up on this. Turn the radio off. Alright, yes, we have a DTC to ECU 1. Let's read that. See what we got. p0496, evaporative emission system high, purge flow. Well, we know what that is. Alright, so sounds like we've got a evap purge solenoid. Set that down over there. That is causing all kinds of issues. The check engine light's on. When you put fuel in it, tends to turn over. Rough start on that, so we'll see what we can do to fix that up. Alright, we got the hood popped on the 2007 Acadia. It's a p0496 code, evap purge solenoid, or evap purge flow high, I believe it was. The purge solenoid is right there with that little bracket connected, so we need to take the intake boot off, and we'll get back there underneath to it. Don't mind this. Is some plastic epoxy that broke off at one point in time. That fixed her right up. So we'll get this tube off, and we'll get to that purge solenoid back there. I'll be back. Alright, this part's, we got horn going off in the back. This part's pretty simple, straightforward. We're going to take hose clamp off here. We're going to take hose clamp off here. Loosen them up. We're going to take this off down here carefully so we don't break anything again. This MAF sensor doesn't need to come off because this part's going to stay. We're just taking off the boot in between. So we're going to disconnect it from the throttle body and disconnect it from the MAF housing. There we go. That comes right off. We're going to set that off to the side there. Alright, now we can get a better look at it. This is the evap purge solenoid that we're going to be working on replacing here. Looks like we've got we've got connector here. We've got a vacuum line there, and then it looks like it just vacuum line on the back side, and it should be on that bracket. It looks like it broke off of that. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. Broke off of that bracket, or came off that bracket at some point in time. So looks like that's just dangly. So we'll get that. I'll get some. I don't even know if I need any tools for that, but we'll get working on this here. Okay, so I've looked at this for a minute, and there is one 10 mil bolt right there that's holding the bracket, and the new sensor does come with a bracket. Let's double check. The new sensor, I believe, does come with a bracket, in which case it does. It sure does, right there. So we'll take that bracket off. The connector's pretty simple. There's one right here. You're gonna pinch and pull. It's gonna be difficult with one hand, but you're gonna get that, pinch it off, get it off there. Come on, there it goes. And then this one, another connector. There's two green buttons. There's one on this side, one on the back side. You're just gonna kind of pinch those, I believe, and that should come off. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Can we get you? Come on, come on. And that doesn't want to come off because it's hard to do with the bracket not holding the thing in place here, apparently. There it goes. Okay, so then that comes off. You just pinch those two green buttons, like I said. Now this other vacuum line on the back side of the solenoid wraps up and around, loops up and comes up here to the throttle body. So I think what we're going to do is, or to the intake right behind the throttle, I think what we'll do is we'll disconnect that there. Like I said, this one is going to come off the bracket, and then that solenoid should come right up out of there. So we got that out, and we will obviously we'll take this off and put it on the new one before we put it in. But we'll go ahead and get that bracket out of there too now. So we got that 10 mil right back there. We will break that free. There, I dropped it. Oh, I dropped it. I see it. I see it. Got all the bracket out there. So there's the bracket. The bracket come out of there, and then we'll retrieve our fastener from down in the hole. There we go. And we got that. Okay. So pretty straightforward. Repeat process in reverse, obviously, to put the new one on. So let me get to that. All right, and we're back. So I've got that bolt finger started with my fingers down there. We're going to run it down now. That's backwards. We gotta flip it around. Go forward. There we go. So we'll start running it down now. It's on an aluminum bracket there, but we'll snug her up there. I did put the vacuum line on the new sensor before I put it in there. Those just snap into place, that one. And then we've got this one and the connector we'll put back on, and we're done. Easy peasy. So as you can see, we've got everything connected. We've got the the line here, the sensor, the plug plugged in here, the vacuum line up there. We're gonna put the boot back on in between here. That's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, it's gonna go on the opposite way you took it off. 2 hose clamps connect the line back up, and then when I get that done, what we'll do is obviously we'll start it up. We'll clear the code in there, and then since it had a condition where when you would put fuel in it and you went to start it, it would crank for too long of a time. So what we'll do is we'll run down to the gas station down the street. We'll put some fuel in it, and I'll record it when we start it, and hopefully that condition is no longer. In which case this will be a completed job. Okay, so I have I've pulled up to the gas station here. I've cleared the code on the check engine, or the check engine light. I cleared the code for that. What we'll do, like I said, the vehicle had a condition where when you put fuel in it, it would turn over, crank for an excessive amount of time. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna pay for a few dollars of gas, fill her up, and then I'll record starting. And it came to mind that I probably should have recorded the condition before the repair. However, I failed to do so. So you're gonna have to take my word for it, and I'll be right back. She's thirsty. Almost done there. Yep. There we go. She's done. Get a little drippy drip. Drip drip. Alright. Nope. Alright, we'll get back in. Like I said, if this thing fires right up, no problems. We'll know that it is a fixed, that the repair did the trick, and that we no longer have that condition. If it cranks for an extended period of time, we'll know that we have some other issue, which will be fun because we don't have a check engine light anymore. Here we go. And she fired right up. So there we go. That's 2007 GMC Acadia P0496, I believe, engine code. It was evap flow high. There you go. Easy peasy. Replace that evap valve underneath the hood there, and you're on your way. Thanks for watching.